I want to welcome you to Golden Rule Media Conversations today. This is your host, Yaya Diamond. What's up, peoples? How you doing, man? I am telling you, I'm having a wonderful time right here with Gifted Hands. What's
Yeah,
up?
we outside.
Wow, it's so good to have you here. Wow, you're such an
Thank you for having me.
inspiration.
Thank you
Tell,
very much.
tell me about the beginnings of Gifted Hands.
Jeez, Gifted Hands started back in 2012.
Mm,
My church family gave me that name, and it's basically saying that I may not have physical hands, but God gave me hands that will pull people's spirits up and that will uplift people as I walk in my purpose. But the beginning of Gifted Hands starts with, me, Immanuel, um, going through depression and going through suicidal thoughts, going through life, not knowing what my purpose was, not knowing
wow.
if I would ever be able to succeed, and not knowing if I would ever be able to live.
Mm,
Uh, Music became my coping mechanism when I was 15. But my older brother introduced me to music, the whole rapping thing, when I was 13.
wow.
Um, and from when I learned my purpose, it's crazy. 13, 15, 17, they're all important. 13, my older brother started writing for me. 15, I started writing for myself. And 17, I found out that it was my purpose to be in music, because I had this conversation or arguments back then with God. And I told him that if he had me here for a reason, he would have to show me.
Mm,
And if he didn't show me, then I was done. And it wasn't calm as I'm speaking now. It was hurtful. It was, why me? You know, it was brash. And the same weekend, um, I had opened up for my god sister at her album release party. And when I was done rapping, everybody stood up and clapped. And when I got off stage, they walked up to me and they told me, this is your calling. This is what you need to be doing. Keep letting God use you. And comment after comment after comment, it hit me like, okay, God is telling me, you asked. This is the answer right here.
right.
So from that point on, Gifted Hands, despite the ups and downs that I went through with everything, Gifted Hands came about because I knew that I didn't have to fit in. I never had to do what everyone else was doing. Like I don't have to cuss in music because that's what everybody else is doing. I don't
Right.
have to talk about sex, money, drugs because it's what's selling. You know, God showed me purpose, and it's been my purpose to create something beautiful so that other people can live too.
Mm,
So other people can, hopefully find out their purpose
mhm.
and push so they can help other people live like that, like the ripple effect.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Wow. 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 Growing up as a normal, quote unquote, kid
Yeah,
on the outside, obviously there's different things going on the inside, but,
yeah,
two hands, 2 feet, the whole normal body kind of thing is
yeah,
hard, especially
yeah,
now, the kids nowadays. Back in the day, it wasn't
absolutely.
too bad. It was like, oh, you gonna do that? I'm gonna beat your butt. That was the end of the conversation. you
Yeah,
know but nowadays it's more like social media bullying and
yeah,
all the other stuff, and I don't know if the kids really know that they can fight back. You know what I mean?
yeah,
What was it
yeah,
like growing up for you, being that, I know I had plenty of my friends who I didn't care.
yeah,
We went out. I didn't care. I got to push you down this, we gonna push. I'm gonna actually jump on and we're gonna go down the hill
Yeah,
on your cart or in your wheelchair or whatever.
yeah,
I'm there. I'm there. Because like I said back in the day, we really didn't care. It was more like
yeah,
the camaraderie, the companionship, and you didn't care who had what, you know.
yeah. I
So
mean,
what
like,
was it like for you?
for me, I mean, I've really always been a homebody, but my mom raised me to, be treated like everybody else. Like, she didn't treat me different from my siblings. I acted out. If they acted out, they got in trouble. I acted out, I got in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I didn't really experience much bullying because I had siblings and they weren't going
Uh,
for it. Um, uh, everything like adults were always the ones that had like snarky comments or
really?
like you must be cold,
What?
like like little things like that. And because kids always ask questions,
Uh-huh.
so I always got the little uncomfortableness from adults. But other than that, like, I really grew up just like any other kid.
That's so weird. Like from the
Yeah.
adults, you would get that. I thought it was from the kids.
Nah, kids were like, "Oh my gosh, what happened?" Like, adults would be like one time we were in I think we were in J.C. Penney's, walking out of J.C. Penney's, and this older woman was acting like she was looking at like some shirts or something, but she was like staring at me the whole time and like acting like she was going around the little aisle thing. But, like, she was just staring at me. Like, my brother was like, "Get to the side of me!" Like,
Oh
none of
no.
my family played. Like, even my aunts, they were like, somebody stares at you, stare right back at them.
Uh-huh. That's right.
We both gonna be uncomfortable.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Wow, wow. I think it's I get stared at too when I
Yeah,
was little because of the different how would I say variations of color in my family.
yeah,
So when my great grandmother would take me, she was white, she would
yeah,
take me out, they would be like, "Is that your baby?
yeah,
Why can't that be my baby?"
yeah.
So it's like, I mean, why do people stare at, if you have any questions, are you open to people asking?
Me, yeah, absolutely. I mean, of course, like, questions get like repetitive and stuff, but um, I'm open to answering questions if people are genuine. Now,
Right.
there are like people who will ask stuff just to be silly or like on social media just to get likes or whatever, like, but I'm never like offended if someone wants to genuinely know
Mhm.
what's going on with me because honestly, the people who always ask like, "What condition was it? What was it called?" and all this stuff. I always tell them like, "I don't know," because like I'm 27. Do you think I'm still going back to ask my mom like, "What was the condition called?" Like, I'm here
Yeah,
living. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Exactly.
No, but I'm definitely open up. Like, I'm open to answering any questions that I can,
Mhm.
especially with uh, parents who have children with disabilities
Right.
or different abilities.
And it's not impossible for these young children and these children to succeed in life.
It's
You know,
not.
I've worked with so many different people, Down syndrome, autism,
Yeah,
um, you know, one leg, one hand. I mean,
yeah,
to me, I don't treat anyone differently. I'm like, yo, what's up? Let's go. We got
yeah.
work to do. I mean,
You know
come
what I'm
on.
saying? We outside forever,
What's up? Because it's like, okay, so they were born that way, or that happened, or they're blind. Or, who
Yeah,
cares?
yeah,
They're living.
yeah.
And so, yeah, that is amazing. Amazing. So, okay, so tell me about gifted hands.
What about them? What specifically? Like,
No,
that's
you
like that
didn't.
question. Like, tell me about your stuff, and like,
But what I'm
what?
looking for is, okay, your music. That's
Mhm.
what I want to know about your music.
Um. Okay, something that I've never said on
Mm-mm.
an interview or in an interview.
We gonna get
Norm.
juicy now. Really?
nor on camera. I don't think I've said it on camera either. But
What?
I've written less than 30 songs in my whole like thing, like doing this music thing.
Mhm.
Um, because I don't like to sound the same, first of all, as everyone else, and then as myself. I'm always in competition with myself. So I'm
Wow.
always like, if anyone ever listens to my music,
Mhm.
in each song they will hear that I use a different flow. And in each song, I'm using multiple flows. So there's that, and then there's the no cussing, and then there's the like, okay, well, I can write a hit song or a marketable song, but I can also rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Young and got bars for real, for real. And
Mhm.
so I've always worked on my versatility because I don't see myself in front of just one audience. I see myself all around the world. And I've
Mhm.
always seen myself all around the world. And so I had always been, for years, praying to God that He will help me make songs that are powerful, purposeful, positive, and
Mhm.
timeless.
That's right.
And miraculously, He keeps helping me do it.
That's
God, I tell
amazing.
everyone that God is my ghostwriter.
Mhm.
Because I have
Hey.
no idea. I have no idea how I'm writing these songs.
Mhm.
It's just He gives me uh, what I need when I need it, not before.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay, so how are you gonna do that? How are you gonna keep up with your career not sounding the same? I mean, things that are great just
It
keep
is
coming
freaking
up. I mean,
crazy. It
that's
is
gonna be hard.
crazy. It
I'm
is
sorry.
crazy. But like I'm always listening to like different instrumentals. And so if I like think, oh my gosh, I've sounded like this before, and that's why it's so like that's why I've written less than 30 songs because I'm like, nah. Or if I feel like this is too corny or this is too like trendy or whatever it is, like I just can't get myself to sit there and complete it. Like I
Wow.
can't do it. And so it's a challenge, but like I said, God gives me what I need exactly when I need it. Like I didn't have the song Why Not Start last year. I
Mhm.
was going to I had keloids for the past 5 years. So when I got my keloids removed at the beginning of this year, I was just going to release the song I have called My Heart Instead. But like when I was about to do like the studio time or whatever, or like with a different beat and all that stuff, like God gave me Why Not Start in 2 days. And so I was like, okay, here we are. While
Wow.
other songs have taken like months to complete. And so God gives me what I need exactly when I need it. So I'm never worried about keeping up with the market.
Right.
Of course, I want to like make sure my fans and supporters don't forget about me or whatever. So I would like like God, you know what I'm saying? Like whenever you're ready. But I'm not in any rush to compete with what the world says I have to do
Yeah. I
because
hear you.
I'm in this world and not of it. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I got you. Now, let me ask you a question. Will there come a day, or do you expect for maybe one day in the future that you will challenge yourself just to write a song and put it out and not be cringed by it? Because, I mean, it's like, okay, not that it's like trendy or this or that, but that it just sounds the same, but not the same, kind of a different flow.
That's the
But
thing, right?
you know what I
Because
mean?
I'm
Uh-huh.
literally right now, I'm working on something, but like I've already used the flow.
Well, I mean, okay, okay. So, see, this is probably where I come in. I'm going to tell you, you have to let go and let God.
Yeah. Why you say that?
Because even though it's the same flow, it's still a different song and people love you. and they want to
Yeah,
hear more from you. And so
yeah, but I can feel it.
sometimes we
That's
get
what I'm
in our
trying to.
own way and we got to back up.
I'm trying to figure out like really press through it because like it's cringy. It's the cringiness
I
of like,
knew
oh
it.
my gosh, I don't want to
I
like,
did.
and then imagine me performing that right after the other song
No,
that
you
I
can. You don't have to
understand
put
from.
it back to back. You don't have to put it like
But that's
somewhere
what's in
else.
my head. It's like,
No, you
uh,
can't do that. No, no. See, that's what you gotta let go and let God. You gotta do that. You gotta do that. You gotta push through.
that is
And
crazy
don't
that you even asked that because like
see.
I literally am working on something right now, but I keep like stopping because I'm like,
No, you gotta do it. You I'm sorry.
I just got to do it.
You gotta do it.
Oh my gosh. Dang, that's I guess that's confirmation then. Ah,
Look, I didn't know you were writing a song. I didn't know
right,
it was cringy. I had no idea. I don't know,
right. But
you
God has
know.
a sense of humor, and then He always telling me like to do stuff, and I'm like, okay, I guess.
Well, here we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You got this. You can do this. This is meant to be. I mean,
Uh,
a lot of times we get in our own way, and
yeah,
because we want something to be so perfect or so different or so
yeah.
revolutionary that we can't see that what we're already doing is perfect, revolutionary, and different.
Preach then. Turn me up, turn me up on your birthday. Yes, yes.
Literally, come on now.
No, that's very true. It's just that God, please bless me with the words.
And God will do that.
Yeah,
And God will do that. Might have already given you some. You just never know.
yeah, you're right.
Don't know. Don't know. But I am so proud of you and so happy
Thank
that
you.
you've gone after your dreams.
Yeah.
What is the one thing that you really, really want to accomplish before you leave this earth?
Um, Jeez, that's a big question. You said it so simple. That is wow. I would like to. I'd like to give, just give. You know, like I have this thing that I have not looked up everything about, but I want to do something called Getaway with Gifted, where I'm going to be sending literally anyone, but specifically people with disabilities on all expense paid trips and vacations. It can be for 3 days, 5 days, whatever. I want it to be completely paid for. And I want that if the person with the disability needs any assistance for like their caregiver or whoever to be paid for too to go with them. I want like a chauffeur service, like you know what I'm saying, like so they don't have to worry about any of these things wherever they go. And like on the like last day or second to last day, I want to actually personally meet up with them, like and just kick it, chat, whatever, and make sure they had a good time or having a good time. And that's literally like going to be something big that I want to do, whether I have to pay out of pocket for it or like whatever. That's something that's really on my heart to do because I know what it's like to be in the house a lot and even like way before the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I know what it's like to be in the house a lot, and I know what it was like when I like went on like my first trip. I know what it was like when I went just like I went to San Diego, like I went on a cruise, like, and so I know what that feels like to be in a new environment where like you're expanding your horizons, and I want that for other people with different abilities and just for everybody, you know, whoever I can send on like vacation and trips. Like maybe we'll just start with like the USA and then like branch out to other countries or whatever. I don't know. But
And, you know,
that's something that I really want to do.
and it okay. So how do I say this? If you want some pointers,
Uh-huh.
travel agents work with nonprofits all the time.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is find the right one And if they don't, you can team up with someone who really sees your vision in the travel agency department, the traveling department, like a travel agent, someone that
Yeah,
owns your own business. Then team up with a disability nonprofit,
yeah,
and then start your mission. It's not easy, but it's
yeah.
not hard. But you can start small.
In my mind, it's like impossible almost.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not impossible. It is not impossible.
Cause don't it sound
It
like
no, it doesn't.
all expense paid? Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
it doesn't sound impossible at all. What it
jeez.
sounds like is that you have so many different resources that you don't understand that you have already.
Yeah, for real,
And
for
I'm
real.
gonna go there. I'm gonna go there. And I don't mean anything by it. I'm very innocent. Believe me, I'm not saying anything. But the way you look, and then you go into a nonprofit and you tell them, I want to do this. You
Yeah,
get your, and then you get your, you know what I mean? You have an advantage that a lot of people don't have because you
yeah,
already are disabled.
yeah,
So they're gonna want to work with you because first of all, it makes them look good.
yeah.
Second of all, it's gonna make you look good. It's gonna
Yeah,
promote great music, and it's gonna build their agencies, and it's gonna
yeah,
bring money into them. And you could become a speaker.
yeah, that too. Like, I mean, like it's just like on that whole side of it, like it's like I want it to be so. I don't know whether I need to go out into the world and like make relationships with hotels and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I can make
No, you
sure that
don't.
the
Mm-mm,
people who
don't.
will be going on those trips will have like the best experiences. Because I know um, some people are seen. Some people with different abilities are seen in public and they're almost shunned by people. And so it's like I want to protect them in a way, you know what I'm
I
saying? Like
got you.
from that, like or shield
Mhm.
them from that. So I'm
Right,
trying to like make sure they have like the best time of their life, like regardless of where they go. And
yeah,
everybody's experiences will vary. So that's not like
right.
there's certain things that I can't control. But
Well,
it's
let's
just
do
like
something right now. Let's do something right now. I'm gonna send this out to travel agents,
mhm.
and I'm gonna say for all of them, please pay attention to his dream. And then
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and say, if you're working in the area, and what area are you living in? What city? What's the biggest city near you?
I'm in Virginia Beach right now.
Okay,
Like,
so Virginia Beach. If you're in Virginia Beach and you have a travel agency or you know a nonprofit, you guys get together with Gifted Hands
yeah,
and
shit.
you make this happen for children all in your neighborhood and in your
Yeah,
area because
yeah,
this is important and we have to do this. There's a lot of kids out there because they can't afford things, they can't go
yeah,
anywhere. They've never gone on a vacation, and I understand how it is.
yeah,
I truly, truly do. So yes, definitely it is not impossible. As a matter of fact, it might even be easier than what you think. And I want people below to
yeah.
comment below. And if you need to be a part of this, go to the website imgiftedhands.com and check it out. I'm going to have the link in the description box below so you can check it out for yourself. Let's give a hand. Let's help his dream come true. That's what we're doing here. We're helping dreams come true. This is not hard, Gifted Hands. It's not hard at all. This is not hard. This is literally easy.
That's
You have
crazy
people
how
who
like
want to
how
give.
easy you saying it is. Like that's how easy you're saying. It's crazy how easy you're saying it's not hard.
It's not hard.
That is wild to me.
It's not hard.
It's
There's
not.
nothing hard. There's nothing hard. When it comes to our Father, there's
No,
nothing
you're right
hard.
about that. You're right, definitely right about that.
And I literally, I mean, you're looking at a person that quit her 9 to 5 with
Yeah.
nothing. And look at me today.
Look at you, you know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Yeah.
So literally it's like, okay, you can do this. This is doable, Gifted Hands. And you don't even need to put any money into it. You just need to put your heart into it.
Yeah.
And I think you already did that.
Absolutely. Because it's it's in me. Like I know what it feels like.
I hear you. So if you guys out there are listening today and you want to be a part of this movement and you want to help Gifted Hands help other people in your area, or you want him to come out and speak or even rap in your area, you need to go to the website. I'm going to put it in the description box below so that you can contact him. This is not going to be a hard thing. I'm sure that one person or 10 people can literally gather together, get enough money together to send that one kid in their family to a Disney park or on a
Yeah.
vacation in the mountains or wherever. Or if you own a mountain cabin, hey, why not make a tax write-off? One
Yeah.
week for a family as a tax write-off is wonderful. You know you can do it, and you know you've done it before. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Gifted Hands, let me ask you a question. What kind of advice do you have for people who have a dream and they think it's hard now that your dream is going to come to fruition?
Yo, I mean, okay, so yeah, because it sounds like I'm doubting, right? Well, yeah, but if you have a dream, which not everybody does because they don't know their purpose, um, but if you have a glimpse of anything that you're hoping for, even if it's just to be happy, I would say if you believe in God, pray, um, seek Him. If you don't believe in God, um, think to yourself or to whoever you want and understand that life happens one day at a time, not a week at a time, not a month at a time, not a year at a time. And as difficult or impossible we may think things will be, it's not that hard. You know, it's really not that hard. We just have to put ourselves in a gear, like at our own pace, where we're doing at least one thing that'll make what we're hoping for come true.
Definitely. Definitely. I want to thank you, Gifted Hands, for being on the show. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And I want to thank you guys. Whoever makes this dream come to fruition, it's going to make you feel amazing. You're going to do so many wonderful things for so many wonderful families. Thank you guys so much. And thank you, Gifted Hands, for being here. And I tell you, you're an inspiration, man. You keep going.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm proud of you. You hear me? And
Where-
happy birthday.
oh, thank you. Where can people find you on social media?
Y'all can find me on social media and I'm Gifted Hands. That's I am Gifted Hands.
That's it. That's it. We're going to have that information in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And don't forget to dare to be different. Until next time, guys. Bye.